doctor narrates how a policeman took his 50,000 naira after finding drugs in his bag during search. A medical doctor has given details of how policemen in Delta State stopped his car on a highway, searched his bag and found his drugs, and eventually collected the 50,000 naira on him after demanding for 100,000 naira. He has therefore called the attention of the Delta State Police Command's Public Relations Officer, Bright Edafe, to the incident which occurred when he was traveling from Edo State to Onitsha in Anambra State. The doctor, whose name is Dr. Henry Neji, with the Twitter handle @Neji_Henry, disclosed that the incident occurred at Idumuje Uboko Junction in Delta State, where the policemen described the drugs with him as controlled drugs and also seized his phone. Displaying the photographs of the patrol vehicle on his Twitter handle, the doctor wrote, "I've never had a cause to talk so bitterly against the Nigerian police, but for today." The patrol vehicle of the policeman as posted by the doctor on Sunday. So the doctor actually posts a picture. There's no plate number. Or actually I said plate number. I mean, I guess there's like the information on the patrol vehicle, so they can actually, if you have intelligence to track where that's from. And and he says in his words, "I'm a medical doctor traveling from Edo State to Onitsha. I was stopped by this group of Nigerian police. I got my baggage searched and they saw some medicines I'm currently on. Funny enough, I was the one who innocently opened the drug pocket to them. Police immediately tagged my medicines as controlled drugs and requested I paid 100,000 naira to bail myself. I tried calling my consultant and our resident doctors association, but my phone was seized. We were in the middle of nowhere and they brought out handcuffs and brought the threat game on. The head of the team said nobody was coming to save me from here. These guys finally made away with my money, 50,000 naira cash. Today I developed extreme hatred for a country I call mine because of elements we have as security agents. Please, Nigeria police, you have to locate this group of policemen and retrain them. Location is Udumeje Uboko Junction, Delta State." Wow, that must be something, to be honest. But the thing is, it's also the seizing of phones as well. Like, what is the right to do that? If anything, I don't even know. Like, gives a person a chance to explain themselves, and it's very bad. Because you also have a lot of incidences, especially like in Lagos as well. Obviously, this is in Delta State, but it's the Nigerian police, so they are everywhere, and the stories that we hear is the same thing. So we can cross-reference the different states. What I mean is, a lot of the time, the attitude to which they arrest or they ask questions is coming from a place of, I will do anything to you and nothing will happen. I will shoot you. Even to women, they'll say, I will rape you and nothing will happen. I mean, these are very strong things that you are meant to protect me. Why are you trying to oppress me with the little power that you have? In fact, if anything, I'm the one who has more power than you because you're meant to protect and serve me. So it's not like, there are a lot of the times where they take, individuals' phones and say, prove who you are, or allow the person to log into their mobile banking app and send money if there's no cash, or just immediately pointing the gun at one's head. I mean, this really, some people may say that's dramatic, but interactions with the police, especially as Black people all over, even to ourselves, we are oppressing each other and we make the police such, I don't know what kind of security, system we need for ourselves, but it's just like, there's so much fear associated with what is meant to protect us. So is it really for protection or for control? Because now you have individuals that are traumatized. I mean, traumatized from the police. Some people have not been shot, which is, you can be grateful for that. But a lot of people have been shot there are cases even on 3rd Mainland Bridge. I mean, of all places to, you know what I mean? It's like, it's already enough that your risks of being in danger while on land, in traffic is already high, let alone being on a bridge and hearing stories of things will be running through your mind. And I don't think these individuals understand how brutal it is. And some people just get traumatized of the fact that a policeman, pointed a gun at their head. And it's crazy. And so in that way, it's like you're literally, it's oppressive, because there's no way for one to want to stand for themselves. Because you standing up to yourself or standing up for yourself really means you have to, in that moment, you have to re-accept I probably am gonna die. And that's just a reality you have to face. And I don't think anyone's ready to die. But like, for you to actually defend yourself and actually stand for what is right, you're costing your life. And that is where it is going to. And a lot of people may just avoid doing that. But it is a problem, Yes, I'm not saying that in this case, this doctor's case, of course there are people carrying drugs around. Like, so if the thing is, you now listen to what this individual is saying. If they say they're a doctor and they're going to have to prove it and call his associates, consultants, the hospital works for, then you can say that. I'm not saying that there are doctors who don't commit crime, because he's a doctor doesn't mean he's a saint. But then again, it's the approach. How do you deal with citizens? It just goes down to the fact that whether he's a doctor or a marketman on the road, whoever it is, you're not treated with respect as a Nigerian citizen by your own police. So there's really nothing else to even say or to justify. Yes, we can make up or bring up a lot of arguments of what could happen, but most of the time you really cannot blame the individuals. They're really just trying to do their thing and go. Like, it's very scary. And looking at people's opinions first, why should you give the money? Is it an illicit drug? Dr. Oga, what is the name of the drug you were with? Why also didn't you attach the picture of the drugs to your post? Well, he's already paid the money and the drugs are gone, but really, and his phone was also taken. But even if this is okay, fine, we don't, what kind of drugs are these? Fine, valid questions. But should the police take money? And fact is, if it was actually legit, like, he would have been arrested. He would have been arrested, which is the proper way. So for them to, so it shows the police they're also a scam, and they also need to be, fired, because I doubt that these were, illicit drugs. I don't think they are, to be honest. Because if they are, first of all, I don't think the doctor would have confidence to come online and then frame himself like that. I don't think so. It'll probably all just die down. So I don't think when you are fighting for yourself or you believe what you believe is the truth, I don't think, you'd frame yourself in that way. But also, or maybe trying to hide something, you never really know. But anyways, why did the police have to take money from him? Why was he not arrested? That is the point. Why do they have to take money? Because does taking the money do anything? Because they would probably take the drugs and go sell it. So if they happen to be illicit drugs, where they thought, we're going to make money from this, they'd probably go and even sell it. So, yeah. Put what you think about this in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.